Okay, hello everybody, welcome back to the Let's Play of Shadow Gambit, the Cursed Crew Part 3. So, we actually learned about the fish who wants to be a ninja and Toya's crew tale, and we are now tasked to complete the mission Fragments, which will hopefully give us another piece of soul energy to revive another crew member.
Where to, Navigator?
So now we have the opportunity to go to New Crockbury. If you go to Morrow's Reach, you right now don't have a mission there, so that's basically your only option.
New Crockbury, a small trade post in the middle of the timeless shores. What was once a haven for ships and traders of all flags has been reshaped by the Inquisition. The inhabitants have either been intimidated into submission or relocated to make room for Ignatius' plans. The port has been expanded, and warehouses are being constructed to process the constant influx of wares. Cursed items from across the shores are here to be examined by Ignatius' lackeys in the hopes of finding the answers to the captain's riddle.
Okay, now we know what this is about and we learned a bit about the island. Stay at the same difficulty as before and go on doing this. This is one of these smaller islands, as you can see. But it's still made full of detail and interesting stuff. Got a boat there anchoring. We still have a lot of badges to collect. I'm not sure how many I will hit on the first playthrough, so we'll see.
The trade post is now overrun with zealots. Someone here was entrusted with the captain's riddle. We must discover who.
Easy. We sneak in by night, listen in on the nightly chatter.
Ah, but we can do more than that. We can listen to the past itself. Do you see them? Memory fragments, echoes of the past. Touch one, and you get a glimpse into recent events.
Ah, we spy on the past to find our target in the present.
You are starting to catch on, Navigator. The island is small, so you should have no trouble finding your prey. Stick to the shadows, browse through those memory fragments, and should you happen upon another source of soul energy, that will be useful as well. Let's choose our landing, Navigator.
Still not much of a choice, eh?
I'll hear no complaints.
Okay, yeah, she's right though. We can only choose the Shady Beach for now. But we got 2 exit points, with which are the Unfinished Depot and Smuggler's Point. These yellow crosses on maps are your mission objectives, so I think we will check out those mission objectives and see what's up after that, if we go this way or that way. Always kind of it's beneficial to plan that out. Like, you can already look at the map and see that here's only one guard, there's one guard, there's a patrol, and there are 2 shards, here's the third, so yeah, should be easy to get to those, and after that we will see. So we will select this landing spot. And I think we go with AVR and Toya, because that's our only crew right now. Hello. UK.
Now
I
we're
see
getting
your
somewhere.
mind is getting a taste for the Mari's powers, Navigator.
Okay.
Though there's still plenty of strangeness to digest.
Do not think about it too much. Sometimes we forget details or repeat things already said.
So
Small price to pay for a recipe to the
I don't know if the order of
Wouldn't you agree?
don't know if the order is important with these fragments, or if you get the story in the same order every time you do it. So these 2 are looking in this direction and won't notice if we snack one, unless this happens.
At your service.
But we can blink up here, and then Toya can get the other one.
Heavy.
I'm always raise with your legs.
Opportunity calls.
And then we can already check out the first fragment. So let's see what's up there.
There is mild corruption here. I have already requested the rite of purification.
Good. Reports of your diligence have not been exaggerated.
I live to serve the maiden, though I do find this task rather peculiar.
The Grand Council has sanctioned our pursuits. Your piety will not be besmirched.
That is good to hear, my lady.
Okay,
Time
Consider it.
so obviously the white guy has something of value that we want to go and find. So furthermore, here's another fragment which you can check out, then the next one is here.
Bring it in.
You know, the red cloaks. It's all just...
So he's basically not able to see that, so we just can't check that fragment out right now.
Modify this pathetic town as you see fit. It needs to house the incoming relics.
Of course, my lady. What is to be done with them?
The Udex and you will inspect each of them until we find the right ones.
It may take considerable time.
The Udex can see things you cannot. Make use of this, and you might remain on schedule.
As you say, my Lady Inquisitor.
This is really something. It's like I'm there.
Aye, all the senses are served. Perfect for spy work.
Yeah, okay.
Well, well.
So there was talk about the Udex, whoever that is. Think an alternative route would be to just swim through here and check out this fragment so we don't have to kill all the guards. I like killing guards, but I think
I'll be there
Slice.
soon.
Let's not forget.
A refined decision.
What do we have here?
yeah, Afia can't join us there. Very sad. So let's have a save.
The Mali's special skill. Aye. I see the Inquisition has expansion.
I think I
You
sent
must
Afia
never
there.
Speak the riddle out loud, not even when you are alone.
Is there any particular reason for this secrecy?
None that may concern you, Magistratus.
Very well. And what should be done with the original text?
Keep it secure. Do not fashion any copies.
I shall keep it on my person at all times.
No, like I was saying, I see the Inquisition has expansion plans for new crockery.
Somehow I don't think it'll suit the town. Did you hear? The Magistratus was entrusted with the riddle text.
Aye, we have found our target.
Okay, so we know that the Magistratus
Wild.
has the riddle text, which we are after.
Time is on our side.
So we have to find the Magistratus. I think that's him. If you're unsure where you have to go, you can always like left click on the objective in your logbook. So there are more guards here. More chances of killing people. I don't know, I sent Afia here by accident, so let's see if we can get back without rousing suspicion.
Through the shadow. What is that? A good starter.
So Toya can obviously swim back.
Never look back. Straight to the point.
Yeah, no problem.
Toya, ready.
Whatever they are getting paid, they're definitely getting paid too much for what they're doing right now.
Not interested.
What's in it for me?
So let's go and look after the Magistratus. We already, we still have the option to find more of the memory fragments, which are here and here. So I think there's no sense going through here. If we pick up our memory fragments, we just go through that part of the island. So let's have a look at the area we're supposed to go to. We have that guy overlooking most of the front. If we highlight this, you see that there's a crate you can interact with, and that crate will actually, there's a small red area here, crush that acolyte that's standing there. Whenever you use the environment to kill stuff, it will not count as enemy action and will not raise an alarm.
Yes, that's exactly what I mean.
Okay, let's see how many people are watching him. So the guy that will get crushed by the crate is constantly watching that guy.
Shipment 301 is designated for immediate send-off.
And so that prohibits us right now from killing him. I think if we do the thing with the crate, then we are
Always moving
well set up
To perfection.
to take out all the other guards. So that will be the first step in our plan.
Let me remind you.
Thank you, Marley.
Memory captured.
Quite the collection Ignatia has here.
Aye, I spied a piece of ancient angler meat.
These come from the nearby islands. Dreadvine's Cove, Angler's Grave,
Okay.
Coral from Calamity.
So there's a spot down here where we can go with Aphia, and then we can probably blink over when he's not looking.
Stumped.
The other option we just have is we time freeze him. I think I'm just going to time freeze him when nobody's looking.
Consider it done.
Well, now.
Freeze.
As long as you start with
Sadness.
A memory unleashed.
That was a nearly good plan.
Where is that acolyte with the sun?
So let's retry that.
No second thoughts, eh? I like these odds.
Okay, let's wait out the guard down here. I'll speed that up for you.
I'll snap my fingers. Straight to the point.
The fauna from Calamity Reef.
Okay, this time it worked because it was timed better. The plan in itself was okay.
Accident.
Bye.
Enough. The case is clear. I
Yeah.
shall resume my duties.
Okay, he's in no doubt that this was an accident. So usually people go looking and get confused and use for the search for the cause, but not the commissarius.
Why are the supplies
So right now,
still within the transitional area?
only he is sometimes looking at this guard.
Mark for temporal.
So we will take Toya and take him out. No, wrong.
Preparation is key.
Sure, you're looking in this direction now. Let it rest. It was an accident.
It was meant to be, I suppose.
Yeah, it was meant to be for sure. Nothing you can do about this. Okay.
Shipment 301 is designated for
All in one mosh. A heavy customer.
So I think we can use Bird's voice to lure people up here.
To strike.
We know by now that nobody's watching this spot.
The trap is set.
So,
That was right no mere
sad. That was one too many.
all crates of special interest are to be price sealed.
So let's see what happens. They will enter the circle. And then they will go back after some time. So we probably can assassinate one who's leaving.
In the name of the
We'll see.
uncover the wretched.
Okay, he's looking there.
I am a
ears shall
servant
warn
of
me
the
of danger.
grand design.
Yokai.
Where is that acolyte?
Any aberration shall be.
I like my opponents raised with your legs.
Okay.
In a
The
moment.
rights conclude.
Not what I originally planned, but it's not too bad. I think we can go down here now.
At your service.
Cool. So let's just wait out one more turn of the guard and the magistratus. We take out those two guards and then we are home dry, I guess.
Cut through the shadows. I'm going in. Strike with precision.
Why are the supplies for temporary storage still within the transitional area?
Nobody knows. It's a problem.
Storage at once.
Let's see what's out. I like it already.
This is probably taking too long. No, fine.
How long has it been?
Okay, and that was kind of lucky.
Time is on our side.
Shipment 301 is designated for immediate send-off.
Blah, blah, blah. Go on, man. Get a move on. Thank you. Now it's our time.
Now we're getting somewhere.
Sniper heavy custom.
So,
The Magistratus's pockets are empty.
Find a nearby fragment. May tell us more.
Freeze. Always move forward.
okay, so the Magistratus does not seem to have the part of the riddle we are looking for. Thank you, Molly. We're going to save.
Further strategy.
Kill the Custodes for no reason.
Sufficient.
So whenever you kill a Custodes in a normal mission, this will actually give you a portal back to the Mali at one of the exit points, which is the unfinished depot. So let's look at that fragment.
Will you take it off my hands?
The Inquisitor chose you to guard the riddle, brother.
Even I can sense the corruption in the thing. Take it off me, at least for a while.
I agree. It is potent. Very well. Give it to me.
My thanks. The acolytes can watch over you while you meditate at the lighthouse. Should you feel any abnormalities, they will be there to assist.
Whatever that means.
Well, well. So the Udex took the riddle to the lighthouse.
Aye, and what's more, it seems the writing is potent with soul energy. Make for the lighthouse. We may kill two birds with one stone.
Yeah. We may. So here's a crate with ammunition for our pistols,
Your command.
which so far we have never used. Cool. So we need to go to the lighthouse. That's up here. We are on the exact opposite side of the island. The last fragment we wanted to look at is somewhere here, I think. So let's see. Ah, yeah, there's the last fragment. Which is watched by exactly no one directly. So, and here's the second exit. And the lighthouse is here. So we probably want to take that exit anyway, and then can look at that fragment. This is the more populated area. I think we can dodge through here and just go along the beach. This is the path of the least resistance right now, and
Opportunity.
I don't know if you get a badge for killing everyone
Consider it done.
or not, but I think we will take the less time consuming way. So
I'll be there soon.
just go back here. So Afia needs to dodge the stuff. I think we can just walk together.
By now. That's not how the
Well, well.
works. Go back.
Cool. So we just time freeze him,
From here to there.
go there,
I like these odds.
and Toya can just go swim.
On my way.
My
This one
sword
is
is
special.
razor sharp.
Okay, so this is the lighthouse, and the Udex is right here on top. And Udex are a special kind of enemy who most of the time stand around immobile. They have a crossbow, and they have a bigger view cone than normal enemies. So we have to get around the guard here in the middle. Take out those two, and
Why must you start with that?
then take out the Udex. I think the best way for that right now, because this one is within the circle of light, and in the Udex view cone you can't really take him out. So the best way to do that, in my opinion, right now is to swim with Toya,
Move like water.
There's the lighthouse.
and then we can have
Shadow.
Afia.
The Udex's heightened gaze.
Thanks, Male. We can probably avoid the Udex gaze,
Straight to the point.
so no running anymore. That was unnecessary.
Unleash.
Okay, that was highly unnecessary. I'm sorry about that.
My soul is ready.
But it will happen. So,
I like it already.
back to where we started. Need to get around this fella. So, let's see where his viewcoin ends.
There's the lighthouse.
Stay in the shadows. Avoid the Udex's heightened gaze.
And then we can see where the Udix is looking. So, here where the wood is, there's an area that she's not watching. So what we will do is we wait until he looks in another direction and we just blink over there.
Always move forward.
Animal. Is that?
Cool. He's looking for tracks now, and then he heard us.
The iron burns.
That was less than ideal again. Okay, repeat.
What do we have here? There's the lighthouse.
Stay in the shadows.
So
Avoid the
I
Udex's
think I
heightened gaze.
engage my brain right now and just time freeze the fella until we are through with that. That's the easiest version.
Straight to the point.
So, hey, I used.
There shouldn't
Okay.
be
What the
Send them
fuck?
on their way. The iron burn.
We must try a different recipe.
Yeah, okay, Toya, you're right. I think I made this work the last time I did this here, but somehow I'm screwing this up. So, before we get too fixated on this idea, let's try something else. What we can also do is we can use Toya
Preparation.
to try and lure the guard out of the Udex's view cone.
Aye. Get ready to strike. We may return here.
Who disturbs my sacred task?
In a moment.
So he will either see the footprints we are making, or we can lure him again.
Maiden. Real tracks. What madness is this? Well,
And then he saw us because we didn't extinguish the lamp. So I'm showing you why why saving is important. So
Let's get moving, eh?
extinguish this lamp.
For my blade. It will be done.
hate that noise.
Okay, now you can see our
This
footprints.
shall not. There shouldn't be.
Very exciting.
Never look over.
And now he's seen Fia.
Time is our ally.
Okay,
Opportunity calls. I like these odds. Thank you for the backup.
I'm here. Hey!
okay. He didn't react to it.
The
For reasons.
It is not ready yet. Move with
I
speed.
heard that, you fiend. Is that? Commence the road.
I follow the plan.
Dang path.
What's in it for me?
Burn the cursed wretch!
Ah, curse you.
Cursed ahead!
Okay,
Let's try that again.
that was pure misclick on my part. I just
Follow the
didn't
noise.
click on the guard.
Taste.
Clicked on the ground next to him.
A simple method of deception. Move like water.
All right now. Who was that?
I am the blade.
Commence the right of inquiry. There shouldn't be footprints here.
Let's try a new recipe.
Jesus Christ, I'm sorry about this. Also,
Remember this.
this is horrible. Why is this so horrible now?
Ready to serve. A refined decision.
Who disturbs my sacred task? Well now.
I'm going in.
What's in it for me?
Wanders off their ordained path.
Well, well.
This shall not go unanswered. My hand shall stay calm in the
My body says.
Jesus
The
Christ.
battle
will not shelter you for
Let's see what's out there.
good taste.
My eyes.
What do we have here?
There shouldn't be.
Christ. Of course, now the Urix is going to see us. Oof. Oof. Okay. This is getting really awkward.
Toya, ready. Hey! I will be back. A useful gift.
What horrid thing made that noise?
Okay, so let's run through here.
Foreign tracks? What madness is this?
7 deaths.
So if you're too stupid to left click on anything to kill it, then it's probably good if you can set up skills that don't need you to left click.
There's the lighthouse.
So
Shadows. Avoid the Udex's heightened gaze.
we can probably turn off this lamp while the Udix is looking to the top part of the map.
Never look.
I spy. Someone must rekindle.
Straight to the point.
My post shall not be left empty.
Okay. The Udix is not going to go off her post under any circumstances, seems.
I see tracks, but my duty takes precedence. A
There's
distraction.
no distance.
I am the blade. The dish takes the heart.
Well, at least this worked out. Okay, I think I will leave this in and not edit it out. Bye, Udix.
This will suffice.
I'm obviously too stupid to left click on stuff.
She carried a stone slab.
Hey, and there we go. We got the stone slab.
Energy. There's something written on it.
So, are these Mordecai's words?
I can feel it. Listen.
5 of Marley's crew assemble. Relics lost on timeless shores. 1 of bark and cursed bramble. 1 of black and ashen ores. 1 of bone and fingers cold. 1 of futures yet untold. Bring to light the captain's gambit behind Marley's secret doors.
To hear the captain's voice again. It's been too long. Well done. Bring the riddle slab with you. I'll extract the soul energy once you're on board.
Hooray.
Opportunity cards.
A good starter.
Let's see what's out there.
So, we defeated the Udix. Congratulations, us. Yeah, that was sloppy play.
Could you make heads or tails of that riddle?
Neither. This must be a puzzle only the Marley can solve. Still, our victory is twofold. This slab carries a massive helping of soul energy.
Any
So,
suggestions as to
we
who should
can
arrive next?
The choice
go
is
through
yours
here and
to
take this
make.
portal, I guess.
You've already chosen.
And look at the last fragment.
I.
So there's a patrolling guard that from time to time looks up here. We're gonna save. Try to take out that guard now.
You'll get no trouble from us.
Impressive.
Oh yeah, there are a lot of civilians which are mostly on your side.
Anyone hungry? It will be done.
So let's look at the last fragment.
We told you something else? I must depart for Gran Alcazar. You will carry on here with the Magistratus.
As you command, my lady.
Keep your gaze on him. The thing he carries seeps with corruption.
True.
I have noticed.
If he yields to corruption, he is yours to judge. What he carries must remain intact until we have found our answers.
They got sniper bows with scopes on top. Okay, that gives us a badge. So he's looking there, he's looking there. Easiest way without raising alarm.
One day they will get their fill.
Probably just sneak through here and then freeze him.
My sword
So
is
why not?
razor sharp. Always move forward.
As it tests all.
Maiden, I'm not going anywhere.
But you're right.
I'll be there soon.
Is that? You have to watch the beach.
My blade is ready.
Masterful moonship.
Lumita, a feast is in order. Mission complete. Victory is ours.
Okay, so we've taken back that exit. I don't know the exits we've taken out of the course. So, back to the Mali, Smuggler's Point. Most of the time, I probably will be able to look at this in the log, but I still want to write it down. So, other than that, we got more of the Explorer's Badge, of course, because we used Aphia and Tora on another island. Use all tiers, choose landing, full picture, collect our memory, fragments, first step, and do not use the letters at the Shady Beach. Didn't we use the letters at the Shady Beach? Well, I don't know. I don't know for what you will get this, but obviously we did not use the letters at the Shady Beach, so hooray us. Went up here, went down there. Maybe we used letters after all. Okay, so this is where we took out the Magistratus. Until here everything was kind of fine. And here's the big screw up place at the beach with the lighthouse. Yeah. Sometimes it takes like 30 to 40 tries, so probably it's gonna be edited at some point during this playthrough, depending on how humorously I fail stuff. So if a plan fails like 5 times, you have the 2 options of trying to perfect that plan because you think something is wrong, or you just leave off it and try a different route. Usually I'm very stubborn. For the purposes of these videos, I'm going to try to see if a different route works, unless I'm hyper convinced that my idea was the best that I can do. Okay, so back on the Mali. We can converse with the Mali again.
This stone slab, these are the captain's words meant for us.
I couldn't help but notice. The stone is dripping with soul energy.
A gift from the captain. I've already drawn it out. I believe we have enough to revive another crew member. I will leave the decision to you while I ponder this.
Decisions. Okay, we can now revive a crewmate. I think before we do that, where's Toya? Before we do that, we will continue. We'll continue Toya's crew tale. So the fish that was gone for a second is now here, and if you look closely, he has a pistol lying beneath him, which is what we told him to do if we want us to be his sensei. So
now, how has your quest fared? You know there is no shame in failure. Few fish have...
Here, I have the pistol as you asked for, Sensei.
You have?
Yes. Here, take it.
That is indeed the pistol I asked for.
Then I am your student now, Sensei?
It appears as if my words demand it. Well, first I must learn your name. I am, as you know, Toya of the Iga clan. What do I call you?
No one has ever given me a name.
Is that the case? For now, I will refer to you as student.
Oh, you honor me, Sensei. What is my first lesson then?
Ah, student. You are eager, just as I used to be. Well, first you must master the aspect of stealth. Let me demonstrate.
Okay, the capable fish hanging
Show you the importance of cover.
on the ropes. Oh, there's a bush growing there. How convenient. So we are going to go and hide in this bush to demonstrate stealth.
Do you see me?
I do not see you, Sensei.
And that is the point.
Very impressive
See,
technique.
An able cook summons a meal from even the lousiest pantry. In the same way, an assassin must learn to use their surroundings to their advantage.
Of course. Exactly what you must do.
Now here is an even more advanced technique. An assassin must always have a backup plan. A means of escape when their attempts at stealth have failed. Here, this is my approach. Good taste.
Okay, so drop Katashiro. Hooray! And then we teleport to it. Yeah.
You teleported, Sensei.
A very advanced technique. Even with the help of my black pearl, it took me years to master. Now it is time to practice. Just remember, there is no failure in practice. The only failure is not to practice.
Of course, Sensei. Thank you, Sensei.
So, we taught our ninja fish the first lesson. Awesome.
Your progress.
That's part 2 of Toya's Crew Tale. Yeah, what should I say? Obviously,
What's in it for me?
the most logical solution. So, now decisions.
Well.
It's quite late and I'm tired, so this probably will be a bad decision. My favorite characters are the 3 that are lying here, and the rest I'm not so fond of, sorry. I think Quentin is nice. I think it's a bit early for Pincus. It's basically never too early to have a sniper. We have 12 of 25, so we are like halfway to an upgrade, which I feel like is important if you want to play Teresa. So I'll guess I go with Quentin for now, just because I like to. Let's go. So the next crew member who is shot with a soul energy charged bullet.
Good morning.
Good morning. You must be Quentin Albers, the treasure hunter. You really do have a golden skull.
Ah, yes. The head. One of the less interesting bits of my possessions. Say, how much for that sword in your chest? I'll give you, let's say, 100 cursed rupees.
I'm afraid it's not for sale.
Ah, that's what they all say. I'll file that one under negotiations ongoing.
The Navigator needs that sword for her power, treasure hunter.
New navigator, you say? You sure she's not a spy here to steal my, our treasures?
As much as one can be among pirates. Regardless, we need you to head down to the training deck.
Yeah, I'll gladly throw the skull around a bit. But I expect a good treasure hunt soon, you hear?
Okay, so tutorial for Quentin. I think it's gonna be threefold again. So Quentin is quite the nervous guy who is always blabbing on about artifacts and gold and stuff, but I like how he's playing.
It's a deal then.
So let's see what the golden hat has in store for us. Tutorial. Okay, So for everyone who has played the other games, you know the skills that this represents. That's pretty awesome.
It will be dealt with.
So if you throw it in a view cone of any guard, the guard will try and pick up the golden skull as bait. So it can lure them off their post with it.
Smell gold already.
It's a good combination with Toya too, so you can put the skull somewhere and then lure them with the flute. And then they follow the flute and then they follow the head and you can make them walk quite the distance. So,
Strange.
the guard is going to walk there to pick that up. And if they reach it, they will actually pick it up and carry it away.
Diamond, ruby, ready to fire.
Which is symbolized by the golden head, golden skull above their head. Cool. And
Who doesn't like gold, huh?
then we could step in.
Zealots can resist
And that's basically all there is to this.
Finders keepers.
Is this still the same skull? I remember different gems in your sockets.
Yeah, always the same. Haven't got a whole collection in my chest or something. No.
Sure.
Memory
If it takes what's mine.
Okay. So the idea here is that we have the acolyte go somewhere around here. So he steps out of the view cone of the commissarius.
Will it yield?
Commissarius doesn't give a damn
Head is loose. They can't resist.
about Skull.
The maiden's grace is all I need.
If there is,
Yeah,
it's mine.
he's above
Another kind of
other things. So if you throw the skull down, you can pick it up again. Control click, which will be important at some points.
It will be dealt with.
Oh. Oh.
This knife will be your end. I can smell gold already. Another kind of
Somehow the voice acting of Quentin conveys that he's
offer I can't refuse.
not a nice character, despite his like easygoing talk and blabber. Okay, cool. So we got the key. We can leave this tutorial. That's all there is to the golden head. It's another setup for luring guards somewhere. They don't want to be. And it works well if that's your only tool. Just have to use it correctly.
We dealt with.
So now to one of my favorite skills in the whole game, the treasure rod.
Nobody takes what's mine.
Yeah. So his thing, you can pull crewmates to your location and Quentin can climb vines and swim. So it's one of the two options you have to get crewmates where they usually cannot get themselves. And also the treasure rod can actually go ahead and interact with objects in your environment, which is awesome because that means that you don't have to get up there. You can just let that ladder down. And it's actually quite often that this is useful. You just have to get used to it. And it's one of the skills you have to use a lot to get used to.
Will it yield coin?
Thanks, Marley, for reminding us.
Come to me, trinkets, treasures, tricks and traps. My line can pull in all. Nobody takes what's mine.
Yeah, and also you can do the environment skills like the crate in the last mission. We could have probably done it in an easier way. So treasure rod is really, really fun to use most of the time. Probably when I play Quentin, I have more time selected on him than on the other characters I'm using. So you can... Whee! Very good.
I'm still amazed how often fate conspires to lend use to your power.
Fortune favors the bold, and I have boldness? In spades.
Okay.
It's a deal then.
So we can also remote fire this cannon to kill the commissarios.
The line is sturdy. Hook, line, and sinker. Treasured memories. If there is value, it's mine. I'll trade you for your line.
So Quentin, I think, has another of these 5 seconds.
Keepers, right?
5-second kills. It doesn't matter because he has the tools at his disposal that make up for the long duration of the takedown.
Will it yield coin?
Probably will yield coin. So that's the treasure rod. Hi. Whee. Okay, now for the challenge. One thing that they did not display in the tutorial, or that I overlooked when doing it right now, is that you can actually grab corpses with the treasure rod. Yeah, the additional challenge, very good.
A puzzle! There better be treasure at the end of it.
And I mean, ultimately what you have to do is you basically only have to go around to here and steal that key and go to the exit. So you can actually ignore all these, because the only one that's actually mandatory to take out without raising an alarm is that guy, but for the fun of it we are going to get used to more of Quentin's skills.
Let's reel them in. Cursed day. Time to get my head in the game. Nobody takes what's mine.
So we could not get to that ladder before, but now we can, because the guard is going for the golden skull. Whenever you're on a raised platform and you stay crouched, nobody can see you if he's standing below. So now we can use the rod to get the skull back, like we just got the key from the guard in the
The rod reaches far. It's a deal then. Well now.
in the other tutorial. So now we can throw the skull here.
Sign your treaty. Another kind of bait.
So, and now if this was a real mission, we don't want this corpse. So we use the treasure rod. And the corpse is gone. And it's basically, there's no limit to how many corpses Quentin can put in his chest, so he's really good at operating by himself and opening up paths for the rest of the crew. That's why I like this character a lot. Okay, so we want this. I want to go here. This kills those two guys. We only need this key and then go through here. So I think what the tutorial wants from us is distract him by tossing the skull, getting the skull back, doing the ladder. Yeah, I think that's the setup.
It will be dealt with. My golden side.
Like maybe so. Yeah.
Nobody takes what's mine. Is that?
So we want our skull back. Thank you very much.
Ready to fire.
So
Will it yield? Not yet.
steal the key.
I'll take that.
And then we will use the cannon.
What is that?
So we unlocked another badge, the Fate is Cruel badge.
Enough. Let's come to an accord.
Nobody needs this acolyte anymore.
Diamonds, rubies, emeralds.
so we're going to remove him. Yeah, tight lines. Always tight lines when you're fishing for corpses. And yeah, unlock the door and end the tutorial challenge of Quentin. So that's Quentin's skill set. I think it's one of the best skill sets in the game. But yeah, I think I'm biased.
I think you'll like this part.
If there is value, it's mine.
Quentin.
Aye! Here to hunt for cursed coin and plunder the riches of the lost Caribbean. Ah, Mordecai, you old devil! Hiding a treasure hunt right here and not telling little old me. I'd be furious if I wasn't giddy with excitement.
So that was Quentin. Amazingly, we hit the next 1 hour mark yet again by doing one mission, one crew tale, unlocking a character and doing the tutorial. So yeah, that I think is what an episode will consist of for the time we need.
Return to me once you're ready.
Okay, we are ready immediately. So long as we need to revive crew members. So let's see what the Mali has to offer us right now.
This is good. We have made further steps in solving the riddle.
Yeah, 2 down, 3 to go.
Found anything interesting in those cryptic rhymes?
I have indeed. I believe I know the purpose of the 3 bowls above the riddle room door. It's time we expand our reach across the timeless shores. Come to the map table.
Oh, exciting.
I'll be there soon.
More islands to go to. Choices, choices.
Music.
No second thoughts, eh?
There are many islands in the timeless shores. The riddle tells us where to go.
Bark and bramble, ash and ore, bone and fingers.
Those are clues pointing to 3 islands. Dreadvine's Cove, an island of wild nature and haunted flora. The Iron Bay, one of the Inquisition's furnace islands. The Isle of Penance, a prison of souls harboring an old associate. I believe they all hold relics, though the 4th clue is still a mystery to me.
We'll figure it out as we go. We also need more soul energy and black pearls.
The relics will most likely be imbued with energy. As for the black pearls, the twins of Narek to Maresh still owe us a favor. Dreadvine's Cove and the Iron Bay might also have pearls. I entrust the choice of heading to you, Navigator.
Okay, now choices, choices, choices. So
Dreadvine's Cove.
Let's look at the
island overgrown by
descriptions of all this.
It is the seat of the mighty Dreadvine, an eldritch plant of incredible age. Its roots span across the island, creeping tentacles of bark and thorn that divide the very land with their presence. The captain once negotiated a pact between us and the Dreadvine, granting us safe harbor in its domain. Now the Inquisition has claim to the island, prodding and dissecting the Dreadvine even as it feeds on their souls. White marble now juts from the jungle like giant bones as the Inquisition do their work, even in the shadow of the Dreadvine's terrible wrath. We will use the situation to our advantage and appeal to the Dreadvine in our hunt for relics and black pearls.
So, this is Blackvine's Cove. We have 2 missions here. One is Soul Energy and Dreadvine's Bark, which is one of the relics, and the other is a Black Pearl. So we will keep hunting these on different islands. Let's look at the other islands while we're at it. I think we still got time before an hour is full.
The twins of Narek to Maresh, this charming little island, is haunted by the powerful souls of long-dead siblings. The twins are quite mad, and delight in reducing visitors to their personal playthings. No doubt the Inquisition forces here have already fallen victim to their schemes. We must navigate our negotiations carefully, lest we end up sharing their fate.
Okay, these are the twins. Prepare for trouble. The mission will reward us with the Black Pearl, and that's all there is to it right now. So, Iron Bay.
The Iron Bay. Once a charming and haunted atoll, this island was transformed into a blazing furnace by the Inquisition's divine alchemists. Cursed items from across the timeless shores are gathered here to be scrutinized and catalogued. Humans suspected of heresy are interrogated and sent to the tunnels below to do their penance. Soldiers who were driven mad by curse or fire are in the sanatorium for treatment. Endless mounds of cursed detritus are thrown into the purification pit at the island's heart. The Maiden's fire turns it all into blessed iron, ready to be forged into armaments for the Inquisition.
Okay, this is Iron Bay. Charming place, of course. And last but not least,
The Isle of Penance, a prison made for souls. Prisoners who died before serving their full sentence are brought to places like this to complete their punishment. Their lingering souls are scraped from their bodies with fire-blessed tools before they are incarcerated in sacred urns. Thousands of them are entombed in the belly of the fortress, while their bodies have long been discarded. Rumor has it that some souls have been held here for over a century, long driven mad by their imprisonment. Sadly, we lack the means to destroy this prison, and must leave most of them to their terrible fate.
another charming place. Only thing that we can get here is soul energy. So Twins and Isle of Penance make up one full character. Dreadwind's Cove and Iron Bay will yield another character. There's no particular order in that you have to do these missions. You can choose freely. You can also like collect 3 black pearls and only then collect the relics. There is no benefit to that. I would advise you to like get 1 pearl, get 1 soul energy, and then revive a crew member because of reasons that will be revealed in the probably next episode or the episode after that. So as it's late and I'm getting tired, we will wrap up this episode. Thanks you for watching. I hope you like it. Give a like, subscribe to the channel if you like, and we'll see you in episode 4, I guess. Have a good one.